I'm Monasul, and a little intro here. I soak in the ocean, and I am not weak, and I am not alone. In this moment I am God, and all is perfect, and I wouldn't trade this for anything, for nothing. I am awash in the glow of eternity, and my future dreamt, thus spoketh the words of an ancient. What is an ancient? Who are these ancient gods, these ancient beings, these dictators of form and force, these walker between worlds? This is more of a greeting, hails and salutations from the realm of the abyss, in this place of chaos that we call life, in this world between worlds, in this dream that we are but the dreamers. I would like to give a short shout out to a couple of friends, to a couple of brothers, Barry and David, and to Priest of the Necro, Mr. Nick. This is my introductory video. Don't really know how well this will work, but I'm going to definitely give this a fucking go-to. Okay, so let's talk about the descent into madness. Let us describe the outer gate, the outer plane, those roads between worlds. Let us talk about the angles, the 9 angles. Let us talk about how we walk these planes in our waking and in our dreaming. We create and we make. With the power of Tiamat, the power of Leviathan, our divine, monstrous will, our drive, our focus, our creative forces, the destiny that lies before us, the dream left undreamt, the word spoken. A lot of you are not going to understand this. More or less, I speak to my fellow brothers and sisters of the craft, those of you who have walked, who have dreamt the dreamless, who have seen the unsighted, who delve between the worlds, who seek to ever know who you are, who seek the beast within, the angel, the demon made one, the perfected being, like Iblis. You are truly the masters of Apsu. You are truly the consort of Tiamat. You who have for ages returned to spread, to teach, to guide, self-immolation at its finest. Daily we die and are reborn, changed yet unchanging, throughout the eons. Very poetic, you must have the soul of a poet. For only in knowing the fruits do you know which tree you have ate of. Only in knowing who you are do you ever truly become. But the words of wisdom ring true to this. Even from this must I pass. Self-immolation, self-dissolution, transformation, figurative and literal. A dreamer is only as good as the dream that he can conjure. You are boundless, you are infinite, you are eternal, and death shall not touch your eyes. You sit there and you say, I've read this shit, I've heard this shit. What the fuck are you talking about? Well, allow me to explain in very simple fucking English. This is the illusion. This is the dream. We are but the dreamers. We are but the walkers between the worlds. We are the ancients. We are the elder gods in flesh. Now, does this mean we're all powerful and oh my God, we're so fucking rich and hallelujah, praise the fucking Lord, we're going to save your soul? Fuck that. Fuck that. Save your fucking self. Save the fucking wood from your fucking cross. Build yourself a fucking boat. Trust me, you're going to need it in the sea of chaos. In the infiniteness that lies beyond and before you. For those of us who have dreamt the dream. Those of us who walk the realm of nightmare. Your going to need that fucking boat. You know, I believe that there is a symposium of truth to all things. And that symposium of truth lies in the death current. To die and be reborn, to change and be changed. Oh, and then when you think that you know who and what you are, wrong. You are so much more. You are so much further down the path. And there is so much more to walk. There's so much more to experience. There's so much more to love and to invite. A perfected will is not something that comes freely. It's not something that comes cheap. Most of you will know this. Most of you sit back saying, dude, I have a bitching of a time just paying my fucking bills, man. Dude, my girl's like fucking this other guy, you know, all this other shit. And I say, so? Not for the fires. How the fuck could you dissolve into truth? The will to survive even the worst of situations. The will to continue beyond this dream, this illusion. So let us make it real in this. Be transformed. Be moved. Write the keys. Write the words. Sing the song. Speak the words of power. Step forward. Oh, this is great, man. You're so cryptic, man. You make no fucking sense. No. I don't. But I do at the same time. Divine madness versus gnosis. What is gnosis? That's easy as shit, man. Gnosis is when you realize that everything is subjective as fuck. That nothing is true. That all things are true, yet all things are false. Sign of the Hierophant. You learn that you are the master of falsehood. You are the illusion. You are the liar. Now you must find the truth. The God I am is the God you are not. And the God that you are is the God that I could never hope to be. We are all great. We are all strong. We are all powerful. We are full of fears and doubts and dreams and hopes. But allow those things to be the force that propels you forward. Know your own image. Know your Godhead. Know your higher self, your holy guardian angel, your guardian, your keeper of secrets, your thought, your Anubis. Ooh, let's go there. Let's delve into death. Let us see if we can become, through changing who we were, to who we are, to who we shall be. Let us become the Alpha and Omega. Let us tear down the gates of heaven, as my satanic brothers in the past have told me. And I say that the kingdom of heaven is within you. And if you want to destroy your motherfucking temple, you dumbasses, go right ahead for it. But you just said that we should change and we should dissolve. True. But what is one thing that you must always have? Strong foundation. Let them be based on individual truths. Let them be based on the lie that propagates your existence, that drives you forward. Let us not be afraid to stare into the mirror and to see who we truly are, who we truly wish we were, who we truly fucking are. Let us be so goddamn brutally honest with our fucking selves that we can do nothing about it, that we feel powerless. And let us admit to this weakness. And let us, with a fervent spirit, with a clear mind, with an open heart, allow ourselves to fall victim to the ravening wolves that would tear us apart from the inside. Let them eat their fucking fill, for in the end, when you rise, you shall eat your fill. Because the only thing that they can take from you are the things that you do not need. You are gods, every one. You are stars. You are infinite beauty. Oh, but I'm not a supermodel. Motherfucker, do I look like a fucking beauty? Fuck that shit. Beauty mind and being. These are sexy. These draw everything and anything to you. But do you have the strength to walk the path? Do you have the will to survive? You can read all the books in the world, every single one of them, and all you will gain are small pieces. But use them. Write your own fucking Bible. Write your own grimoire. Take from all these authors. Do the workings. Do the spells. Use the knowledge in them. But don't follow. Use them. Change them. Adapt them to fit you. Only in doing so will you find your own true power. And it's there. It's like a silent whisper in the back of your fucking head. You're like, oh, that sounds like a conscience, and that's a super ego, and that's blah, blah, blah. That's whatever the fuck you want it to fucking be. But if you do not set the rules, if you do not set the foundation, the laws by which you exist, you will not find gnosis. You will not find divine madness. You will utterly be destroyed by your own self. And then you will go and you will seek God. You will seek powers to save you. And there comes a certain point where you can't. There's nothing that can save you but yourself. This inevitable truth, this secret. Oh man, does thou not know thou art a God? I'll leave you with this right here, though. Peace and blessings upon you all. May the gods hear me. Spirits conquered. And you say, dude, you just said there's no God. Do you not understand? Have you not seen it yet? The only gods there are the ones that you allow. When you allow spirits and beings to change you, to shape you, to make you, to give them place in your world, in your universe, in your cosmos, there must be the creator, there must be the preserver, and there must be the destroyer. Those three pieces, those three deaths, those three resurrections, those things. Find them, love them, be them. For you are beautiful, you're strong, you're great, you're powerful. But when you allow your own negative thoughts, when you allow others' opinion, when you allow doubt to cloud your mind, and you are but a sad shade. Let he who would steal no more. Steal your light? I don't think so. Don't go out and do something stupid. Just decide in here that you are beautiful, that you are strong, that you are powerful, that you are capable. Live it, breathe it, be it. Alright, enough of the psycho bullshit. Anywho, so I would like to end with a song. It's my most favorite song of all time. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day as a neighbor. Won't you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor